Hello everyone, and welcome to my Sister Wives Seasons 19 news channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. After divorcing polygamist patriarch Kody Brown, Sister Wives star Cristin Brown promptly remarried, but in my opinion, she ought to have waited a little while longer to settle down. Kody's third wife, Cristin, was 52 years old. The couple had 5 children together. Kody was already married to Meri Brown and Janelle Brown when they were married in 1994. Kody married Robyn Brown 16 years after divorcing Cristin, and they adopted her 3 children from her first marriage. After Robyn and her kids joined the family, everything was different. By the time Sister Spouses Season 19 debuted, Kody's first 3 spouses had left him, and the family was irrevocably split. Cristin was the first of Kody's wives to leave, stepping away from the marriage in 2021. Cristin was always the most envious of Kody's wives, and she found it difficult to accept that Kody genuinely loved his youngest and 4th wives. After splitting from Kody, Cristin immediately found David Woolley, and the two got married right away. However, I wish Cristin had remained single for a little while longer. Sister Wives Season 19, which was taped prior to Cristin and David's relationship, was recently welcomed back by viewers. In the second episode of the season, Cristin expresses her happiness at being a single woman for the first time in her adult life. She appeared to be enjoying herself and discovering a lot about herself while meeting possible suitors. I believe Cristin would have benefited from having a bit more time to enjoy her independence before being married again. Soon after splitting up with Kody, Cristin met David, and the two of them dated for less than a year before moving in together. Given that Truly Brown, Cristin's youngest child, was still living with her at the time, I was taken aback by her choice to move in with a man she wasn't married to. That was a significant divergence from my perception of Cristin and evidence that the Sister Wives Season 19 actress had undergone a significant metamorphosis after splitting from Kody. There is a growing popularity for reality TV. Here are a few of the top reality TV series available for streaming or viewing at the moment, out of a wide selection. Due to the presence of her husband's other 2 wives, Cristin's first wedding wasn't perfect. Cristin was overjoyed to be getting married to a man who was solely hers this time. A 2-part Sister Wives special including footage from Cristin and David's October 2023 wedding was broadcast in January. David wore an all-black suit, while Cristin chose to display her tattoo by donning an off-the-shoulder bridal gown. All 6 of Cristin's children from her marriage to Kody were in favor of her union with David. During the pre-wedding evening, a few of Cristin's daughters thought back on their mother's special day. Truly and Isabel Brown, Aspen's younger sisters, shared her excitement for their mother. Cristin's other daughter, Mykelti Padron, said she had already accepted David as her stepfather. "He's obsessed with her and so it's nice to see that," stated Isabel. "And he ought to be. She is amazing. I believe it's fantastic that Cristin and her older children are still so close. She is still very close to Janelle's children, so the love and support don't end with her biological kids. Since the women's children were born at roughly the same time, they grew up as a single, loving family. As the kids grew older, Cristin took on the most of the childcare duties because Kody, Janelle, and Meri were the family's primary wage earners and worked. This explains why, despite Cristin's divorce from their father, a large number of the Brown kids remain close to her. While Kody is barely on speaking terms with many of the adult Brown children, Cristin keeps tight relationships with many of them. The fact that Kody failed to learn his lesson following the passing of his 25-year-old son Garrison Brown makes me particularly sad. When Garrison passed away in March, Kody and Janelle were not on good terms. Garrison was Kody's son with Janelle. I foolishly thought that the tragedy would soften Kody's heart, but he persisted in his obstinate refusal to reconcile with his kids. Their large mixed family consists of 8 children and 10 grandchildren for David, a widower. Soon after becoming engaged, Cristin and David were married in front of a small group of Brown family members on television. David was persuaded to reconsider participation in Sister Wives, even though at first he had no interest in doing so. Although David seems like a lovely guy, I believe Cristin would have benefited from spending a bit more time by herself after 27 years of marriage to Kody. Their large mixed family consists of 8 children and 10 grandchildren for David, a widower. Soon after becoming engaged, Cristin and David were married in front of a small group of Brown family members on television. David was persuaded to reconsider participation in Sister Wives, even though at first he had no interest in doing so. Although David seems like a lovely guy, I believe Cristin would have benefited from spending a bit more time by herself after 27 years of marriage to Cody. Families are inherently complex, and managing several families is considerably more challenging. The Brown family found that being together under one roof made things easier. Everything changed as they relocated from Utah to 4 different residences, especially with Robin joining the family. The first to depart from Cody's marriage was Cristin Brown, his third wife, in 2021. Janelle Brown, his second wife, and Mary Brown, his first wife, left in 2022. There is a growing popularity for reality TV. Here are a few of the top reality TV series available for streaming or viewing at the moment, out of a wide selection. In the end, Cody was unable to satisfy each of his wives. Cody most likely had the wrong motivations when he committed polygamy. He clarifies in an opening Sister Wives Season 19 episode that he was so unhappy with Mary, his first wife, that he took on another wife to ease the unpleasant circumstances. In the end, having more wives only led to more issues. Speculation that Cody preferred Robin to his other spouses had always been a constant source of harassment, something he had always vehemently denied. In a recent episode of Sister Wives Season 19, Cody acknowledged at last that Robin is the object of his loyalty. According to him, Robin had demonstrated unflinching loyalty to her sister wives in addition to her unyielding loyalty to him. Any viewer of the episode would wonder if Mary, Janelle, and Cristin would concur with Cody on Robin's purported allegiance. Cody is still enraged at the breakup of the family, as are his 3 ex-wives. After moving on, Cristin wed David Woolley and hasn't communicated with Cody or Robin since. They didn't even acknowledge each other's existence when they ran into each other during Michael D. Brown's baby shower. Since their argument over their older children, Janelle and Cody haven't spoken, and it's not clear if Mary has communicated with Robin or Cody. The Sister Wives cast members ought to get along since they will always have to see one another at family gatherings. Garrison was a well-known photographer who frequently posted his images on social media. Using his @RobertTheBrown Instagram account, he shared photos of his family, travels, and himself. The ex-Sister Wives cast member has over 91K Instagram followers, many of whom are impressed by his photographic abilities. The way he captured the outside beauty of historic architecture and the natural world was well received by the internet community. Additionally, Garrison shared pictures of his cherished kitties on a regular basis. He was passionate about giving loving homes to animals, especially kittens, through adoption. His siblings and cats have since been placed in a new home. Garrison Brown from Sister Wives was a wonderful young guy who left a great legacy. The son of Cody and Janelle Brown, the native of Arizona, was most well known for this. He was born in April 1998, and he appeared on reality TV for the first time in 2010, following the start of Sister Wives. When the show first, Garrison was just 12 or 13 years old. As time went on, viewers saw him develop into a magnificent young man. He managed the turmoil of his polygamous family, which included his mother, Cristin, Robin, Cody, and Mary Brown, just like his brothers. Among the Brown family's most cherished and well-cared-for children was Garrison. He got along well with most of his parents, aunts, and siblings. But as the seasons went on, Garrison became more and more disobedient. During the COVID-19 epidemic, he argued with his father, Cody, and didn't follow his regulations. As a reaction, the polygamous father ejected Garrison and Gabe from Janelle's home in an effort to establish his dominance over his sons. Fortunately, the family's strife ultimately prompted Cristin, Janelle, and Mary to recognize that they needed to leave Cody permanently, which they did between 2021 and 2023. Garrison had an amazing life, surrounded by his large, devoted family. He was a happy little boy who made everyone happy, especially his Aunt Mary and mother Janelle. But as he got older, Garrison had to deal with more difficult inner conflicts. The TLC star struggled to talk about his feelings and ideas even though he was close to his family. Living with his pets, Garrison tragically took his own life in March 2024 at the age of 25 with a gun. The Brown family was all terribly grieved by his loss. Over the years, Garrison held a number of positions. He sold interested parties Hawaiian shirts through his internet store, Bob's Floral. Unfortunately, he suspended his business in 2020, alerting followers of his intention to re-emerge with big modifications. After graduating, Garrison served in the Army as well. He joined the National Guard, where he made a lot of friends and learned a variety of skills. Prior to his tragic death, Garrison was a student at the College of Southern Nevada. When he passed away, the former Sister Wives member had just started working at a medical facility. The polygamist patriarch of Sister Wives, Cody Brown, may reconcile with Janelle Brown, his second wife, despite going through 3 divorces recently. In 1990, Cody wed Mary Brown for the first time, but the two didn't get along. They made the decision to take in a second wife because divorce was out of the question. Since Cody and Mary came from polygamist families, the idea wasn't foreign to them. Janelle was married to Mary's brother at the time, but they split in 1993, at which point she wed Cody. Cody and Janelle had 6 children together, but in the end, Cody had 4 spouses and 18 children. Over the course of the previous 5 years, 3 of Cody's 4 wives have walked away from the multiple marriage, and several of his adult children don't speak to him. In the most recent episode of Sister Wives, Season 19, Cody and Robin Brown, his 4th wife, are monogamous. Robin, though, thinks Cody can keep his marriage to Janelle intact. Cody wed Janelle in 1993 and Cristin Brown as his 3rd wife in 1994. Though they appeared to be happy together for the most part, Cody's arguments with Janelle's older sons caused their relationship to fall apart. Janelle was the 2nd wife to join the family after Cristin departed in 2021, and the 2nd to depart in 2023, before Mary joined in 2023. Sadly, the season 19 star of Sister Wives lost their son Garrison Brown, 25, in March. The couple had 6 children together. In a recent episode of Sister Wives Season 19, Janelle, 55, confided in Cristin, 52, that she might be amenable to polygamy once more and that she enjoyed being in multiple marriages. Though Cody's frequent absences from Cristin and Mary left them feeling abandoned, Janelle valued his visits every few nights. She thought it gave her a degree of independence that she truly valued. Robin, Cody's surviving wife, is unwilling to live out the remainder of her days by herself with her husband. The Sister Wives actress is not interested in being Cody's lone wife because she married him to be a member of a multifamily. Robin's only hope is Janelle because Cody isn't interested to marry and Cristin has already remarried. Robin has advised Cody to attempt mending his relationship with Janelle, failing which Robin's marriage to Cody might not survive. Cody Brown, a Sister Wives star, makes some contradictory remarks in the most recent episode. Interestingly, viewers see that Robin Brown is narrating a distinct tale. Following that, Robin, Cody's surviving wife, is revealed to be calculated after being exposed for a major deception, and Cody is called dumb. While fans of Sister Wives are adept at spotting Cody Brown fabricating historical events, they are now able to out Robin Brown for lying. In the most recent show, fans brilliantly caught that game night wasn't exactly a night affair. Michelle Petty also acknowledges that they didn't ask TLC to conceal the identity of the wedding the Browns were attending. However, fans have now discovered a huge white lie that Robin lies, and Cody's yammering has revealed the truth. Robin Brown discusses how unfortunate Ari and Sol aren't aware of how the entire family is falling apart during her confessional. Solomon and Ariel don't really track what's happening in the family, Robin claims. She does believe, though, that COVID-19 separation has made it easier for them to cope with not seeing everyone. She talks about how hard it has been on her children, who don't know what's going on. When Robin reaches out to the other wives' kids, she claims she doesn't hear back. She's not sure if she should tell her kids about the other siblings because she's not getting any response, and she thinks it would raise too many questions. She also doesn't know how to help Ari and Sol deal with Mary, Janelle, and Cristin Brown quitting their several marriages. However, Cody Brown notes that Ari has expressed to him her anger at Cristin Brown for leaving her dad. She didn't know Cristin well enough at that moment to say she didn't like her, Cody reminded her, even though he was delighted to witness her loyalty. He was, in a sense, trying to correct Ari because he knew that if the youngest was picking a side, the older ones would follow suit. He had no desire to encourage such conduct. A Sister Wives fan on Reddit notices Robin and Kody Brown entangled in a falsehood. Initially, it is stated that Robin and Kody did not compare notes. They go on to discuss Robin's conversation regarding her children and the family conflict. Season 19 of Sister Wives delves into the aftermath of Kody and Meri Brown's breakup. Meri feels betrayed and used by Kody even though he insists he never truly loved her. She searches for more productive ways to pass the time. Earlier in the series, she and Kody had a formal divorce, allowing him to legally wed Robin and adopt her kids. Through their religion, Meri and Kody were able to maintain their spiritual marriage, though. Now that they're not together, Meri said she wants an official discharge from the church. Since Sister Wives is known for being years behind the times, this problem has already been fixed. Did Meri ever receive her desired release? The majority of the Brown family members acknowledge that they are no longer active in the AUB. Meri Brown, however, was insistent that she wanted to be let out of their church. Luckily, it appears that her request was granted. One Redditor labeled a post on the topic, "Spoiler on Meri." Saw this on YouTube by some ex-AUB members who know the Brown family. The AUB gave Meri her wish to be revealed to Kody. The original poster mentioned in the comments that notes to self 444 is the YouTube source. Meri hasn't always been the cast member of Sister Wives that people like the most. Fans were glad that she was no longer obligated to Kody, despite this. They desired better for her because they witnessed his horrible treatment of her over the years. I want to picture Meri entering the chapel ready to make her case. Rather, they only gave her an envelope, having planned for this occasion more than 10 years prior. "We've met Kody, so there's no need to explain, ma'am. Nobody should have to endure that man's suffering forever." Well done, she raising hands. I really hope that she did. She is so deserving of so much more than what her last few years have offered her. OMG, hopefully this is real. That brings me immense joy for her. Fans of Sister Wives who follow Meri on social media are aware of her active involvement in her business endeavors. She declared that although she would be closing her Utah Inn temporarily for repairs, she still intended to host eerie Halloween parties. She also has her Worthy Up program on top of that. In summary, it appears that she is coping quite well with Kody Brown. Are you thrilled to hear that the church released Meri Brown? Is it possible that Kody was thrilled about it? Or do you suppose he interpreted that as a slight? Post your ideas and opinions in the comments section. To stay up to date with the most recent news about Sister Wives, visit TV shows Ace Online. Every Sunday at 10 p.m. Eastern, watch new episodes of Sister Wives Season 19. Although Gwendolyn Brown, actress of Sister Wives, and her mother Cristin Brown Woolley have a wonderful connection in the past, fans are now noticing a rift. Despite the fact that Gwen has been outspoken about her disagreements with some of her relatives, fans are now accusing Payton Brown of being the reason for the rift between Cristin and Gwen. Fans have recently become aware of the rivalry between Cristin Brown Woolley and Gwendolyn Brown. Regretfully, Cristin's daughter unfollowed her mother on Instagram, making a powerful statement. Although it could just be a skirmish, Gwen and Cristin's spat appears to have more behind it than that. Fans are blaming Payton Brown for creating a rift between them as the main cause of the argument. Reddit users who watch Sister Wives mentioned that Gwen Brown and her mother, Cristin Brown Woolley, appear to be at odds. First, a person notes that Gwen removed her mother Cristin from her Instagram account. Does anybody know why Gwen unfollowed Cristin on Instagram? They continue. Do they not communicate well? Since Gwen did not show up for Cristin's wedding a while ago, I assume there are problems between them. It kind of sends a statement when you unfollow your mother on social media while she continues to follow you. While some fans remember Gwen saying that Payton Brown was the reason she couldn't make it to Cristin Brown and David Woolley's wedding, others remember her saying it was because of school. Cristin got married on October 7th. Too early for midterms or final exams. Gwen originally claimed that it was because of school. She later claimed there were other reasons behind it when people confronted her about it. She did say something extremely strange and nuanced about how Pedon was escorting their mother down the aisle and that was making her angry or whatever. Gwen was the only one of Cristin's 6 biological children who was unable to attend the wedding. Fans do, however, recall that Gwen and Pedon continue to have a heated argument. In many respects, supporters believe that Pedon's actions are what first caused the rift between Gwen and Cristin. Pedon Brown and Gwen are incompatible with one another. The Brown family now has to pick and select who they want to invite to important moments in their lives because of this. The disagreement appears to stem from Gwen's allegation that Pedon mistreated her. A fan remarks, "Gwen seems to really hate Pedon, so I wonder if that hurts her since I think Pedon is pretty close to Cristin too." Who knows? They've stated that Gwen won't be around Pedon, therefore I'm positive that's the reason she skipped Cristin's wedding. Addendum, Gwen has mentioned that she has problems with Cristin. Way different going to Logan's wedding than a wedding where 2 people you don't get along with that well are playing key roles. Indeed, based on what could be cobbled together, Cristin declined to invite Pedon to family gatherings or to host 2 different parties, and Gwen took offense at that. That's hard to determine whether or not that makes sense without knowing the precise details of what Pedon did to Gwen. A few viewers of Sister Wives may recall that Gwen fears her brother, Pedon Brown. Several family members and Cristin have claimed that they used to fight frequently and that Pedon once smacked Gwen when they were younger. So when they fought, Cristin wouldn't leave them alone together. Another admirer recollects, it appears that everyone believes Gwen is exaggerating and harboring resentment because she and Pedon both stated it was because he struck her when they were teenagers. Who knows what else they might be withholding. Edit to add, the dynamics here are influenced by her troubles with Cristin, which she has discussed on her channel. Cristin's children were highly active. When A&M moved in together, I recall them talking about hurling spoons, knives, and forks at one another. Shattering laptops and phones as well. I apologize, but once my kids and I would have done it. Pedon Brown and Gwen have been at odds, but that might not be the only reason. In addition, some admirers question whether David Woolley, Cristin Brown's new husband, closed the door due to his political views. I think it's totally understandable that Gwen found the straw that broke the camel's back to be Cristin and David being MAGA. Indeed, and as you well know, flag flyers and shirt wearers are typically quite talkative as well. After 5 minutes, I would have had enough and would have left. Oh hell, says someone else. I didn't get the MAGA **T. Oh no. If she were my mother, I would also unfollow her. Yes, it did seem a lot like a set. Everyone appeared uneasy. For the past few years, the Brown family has been going through a lot of turmoil. Garrison's passing is just one more terrible blow. The once solid structure of the family has been falling apart due to Cristin's departure, Janelle's growing independence, and Mary's emotional detachment from Cody. This process might be sped up by Cody's sadness at Garrison's passing, which has brought to light the gaps in his marriages and child-rearing. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.